Hey everyone, YouTube subscribers, Facebook friends, group members, general guitar enthusiasts. This is Andy's free guitar chart videos, and we're going to do a lesson today on a chart that I made last night and earlier this morning. And of course it does resemble some of the other charts, but it does have it's tailored to today's lesson, which hopefully will make things more clear and any points that were ambiguities. And this is also has this chart 148, and it has this thing called the start a new shape string magic circle, and these strings here are 1 2 3 4 5 6 as counting from the bottom string. So if I put my capo on the E note, because I'm actually tuned to a C down here, baritone guitar, so regular guitar would be where this capo is, it would be where your fret nut is, and so that E note would be string 1, and the A note would be string 2, D note would be string 3, okay, and the G note would be string 4. String 5 would then go to a third from that G note, which is a diminished fourth. It's not going to the C. It's going to the B. And then back to regular P4 tuning between strings 5 and 6. Okay, and that's the string shape magic circle. We'll talk about it when we get to playing. But this is the 3D of the chart, and it'd be nice if I could get it to show the what we're going to be looking for today. It's got a lot of stuff. It's got the string shapes fretboard, the 10 string pattern stack, the cage string pair circle, cage string pair circle, string magic circle, we just looked at that, and the fretboard overview map where we were counting the string numbers. That's the fretboard overview map. So I'm going to go to the next chart here. It should be all set up. There we are. And by the way, my image program is giving me a little trouble, so hopefully we won't be jumping around charts, and we could just work with our chart from here. So luckily I've also labeled things, and the string shapes fretboard is right up here. The cage link string patterns are cage linked by a particular note. Okay, but let's first talk about those patterns. So these are the cage link string patterns. This is how the C shape 3 4 5 would link in caged to the A shape. This is how the E shape 7 root 2 would link in caged by the 2, by sharing the 2 note, to the D shape 2 3 4. But etc etc etc. These are the cage link string patterns, and they work with this cage string pair circle. So let's find the 5. This would be the 5 note in the key of C. That's your 5, your Mixolydian, your 5 dominant, but mostly it's just a G in the key of C. So that would be paired with C and A shapes. So here's your 5. It's of course the same on the top and the bottom. That's just to show relations, how one would go up to the 5 and how the 5 would go up to the G. That would be the 5th of C, and this would be the E going up to the C. It would be the fifth of E, but we augment it to make it be the best fit, so we can get back into caged, into the C shape. There are only 5 shapes. But where did these shapes come from? Oh, and so, let's just finish this. So this is what this string circle pair is. So all you have to remember is CA. And then, of course, you should learn what the string patterns are. So you learn that pattern C is 3, 4, 5, and pattern A is 5, 6. And that 5 is shared by C and A. So that's it, C and A, 5, C and A. What are the patterns? We're going to start here with a well-labeled 10-string pattern stack. By the way, it is like the hottest day of the year so far today. It's already 85 in here, going on 86, and I have to have all the lights on, right? Not. So, 10-string pattern stack. Again, why do we have the 10-string pattern stack? Because we want to show 5 instances of 6 strings. That doesn't mean 5 times 6 being 30 strings or anything. It means we have 5 instances of 6 strings. We have 3 to 3, so that's 6 strings. 3, 6, 2, 5, 7, 3. That's 6 strings. We have 6 to 6, 6 strings there. We have 2 to 2, 6 strings there. We have 5 to 5, and we have 7 to 7. Okay, so if we take any of these 6-string chunks of this thing, and of course they're labeled in the patterns, and it's important to understand how these patterns work and how they are P4 tuning. In other words, there's no tuning third in this diagram, because if we start here from 3 to 3 and call that the C shape, okay, the tuning third's going to bring the 3 and the 7 over. But if we start from 6 and go 6 to 6 and call that the 6 strings, then we're going to bring the 6 and the 3 string over. They're always the 5th and the 6th string over, but it's the the string with the 3 and the string with the 6. The G shape and the C shape get warped over. If we started and we looked at the D shape, and remember the shape is also the bottom of the build. So 6 strings from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 right here, right? If we bring the G shape and the C shape over 1 fret, okay, that's what we do in that case. So that wouldn't be the case in bringing the 7 and 3 over. That's why it's shown in all P4's tuning, because we don't know which one of the 5 string cage shapes that we're going to build. Let's just choose one. Let's choose the D build. So that's 2, 3, 4. So we've got 2 to 2 here, right? So let's draw our little fret nut. Well, here's our little fret nut from 2 to 2. Okay? Like this. So that would become the fret nut, and our guitar would become this. But wait a minute, we're not done yet. So this is the guitar, this is the fret nut, this is the E note, and it's the 2nd of the key of D. So what's wonderful about these 5 different string patterns is they're actually can be looked at as the key of C, the key of G, the key of D, the key of A, and the key of E, which are the 5 cage shapes: C, A, G,